Good morning, Diecast friends, family, channel viewers. I found this 8-pack, another 8-pack at La Target yesterday, Sunday morning. I should welcome you to this channel and have like a standard intro, but I don't really know what to say. We talk about cars and stuff. Not much peg hunting, not much unboxing, all those like seriously like dopamine inducing things. But if you really like cars, like you actually like the cars, and not the treasures that you could resell, you might like this channel. And we do talk about cars that are like hidden treasures, in my opinion. So it's a channel by an everyday collector for everyday collectors. And if you're like a tourist trying to make bucks on the hot shit, you're probably not going to like this channel very much, just letting you know. So I did find this 8-pack. I have a light on today because I'm going to be doing some serious reading. You'll find out why in a moment. So let's split this open. Always cut away from yourself. So here's this 8-pack, and the reason I bought it was for this exclusive Corvette. I sure as hell hope that I don't have this, that nobody sent it to me recently. They may have, now that I think about it. This isn't the one that I thought was a McLaren, is it? I don't know. But anyway, I bought this. If I do have it, I'll be reselling it. So this you know about. It'll be for sale. This 2025 car will be for sale. This is a really good a hot selling 2025 car. So definitely a 5-pack or an 8-pack worth buying. And then here's a weird one. It's a Zamac Beetle. It's like the 3rd gen Beetle, not the classic Beetle and not the new Beetle. And it's not a Beetle Cup. It's this like Volkswagen Beetle, which represents the 3rd gen. And it's Zamac, which is odd. And then I don't know I'm going to keep that or not. This one, I don't think I've ever even seen one of these. It's some sort of like a quasi Indy Formula One type car. I don't think this is the F1 racer. I don't actually know what this is, but if it's a multi-pack exclusive, it'll be for sale. If it's something that happened in the main line at some point in this color scheme, I'll probably add it to the Ignition Diecast archive. And one fell out. This time tracker, right? Let me get the glasses because I'm going to need them in a minute. Yeah, this is the time tracker. And this is glow in the dark. And I don't collect these. I collect time taxis and time shifters. And somebody messaged me because I mentioned I think there's a 3rd car that's related to the time taxi and the time shifter. But this is not. They call this the time tracker because it's a time attack car. And it's no relation to the time taxi or the time shifter. So maybe it's just those two. There's the trivia question for you today. Is there a 3rd? Is there another car that's in that little family of time taxi, time shifter, and anything else? So glow in the dark time tracker in this 5-pack. And then I wish this was a surf crate. I've been tempted to collect the surf crates because it's such a badass car. But this is called like some spider thing or something. It is called a, I'm sure you know. Man, it's so small. Street Creeper. Yeah, Street Creeper. In teal. Probably a multi-pack exclusive. So, I'm going to keep this baby if I don't already have it. Might keep this. I'm kind of on the fence about Volkswagens. The only Volkswagen that Hot Wheels has ever made that I really love is that purple Corrado in the and a couple of the Jettas in the premium series. but I don't think I've ever really met a mainline Hot Wheels Volkswagen that's really like done it for me. So that's the 8-pack, and I opened a log from the Glory Box without you yesterday, and lo and behold, it was 6 Mustangs, which I think I have one of them, but I don't think I have any other ones. So there was this one, and this bright blue, and its name is the GT500, 69 Shelby GT500, but it's a convertible, and I do not believe that I have this one. So I might be I think the first this 6 alone are going to blow my Mustang constraint out of the water. So I think the next box that I establish is going to be like a Gen 1 Mustang, which is broad. There's probably like 5 or 6 Hot Wheels castings that are Gen 1, if you can include the Mach 1. This one, which its official name is, and the reason I have the light on and these glasses, is it doesn't say. So trivia question for the day, I'm going to look it up for the hell of it. What's that anniversary? Does that say 10 or 70? Has it been 70 years? I guess it has been 70 years. So what is this? You got it? It's got a red interior. Then this one, love those colors. Looks like maybe it might have been a mystery model or something. Usually mainliners don't have those wacky ass colors. But this is a 2015 Ford Mustang GT. Keeping it. I'm damn sure I don't have that one. Here's one I think I have. This, what is it called? It's a 67 Ford Mustang GT. And I do have this one. That's pretty much the ultimate Mustang. If I was a bazillionaire buying one of these that had been restified, probably what I would do. Probably would be one of the cars in my real life Jay Leno garage. But I think I already have it, so probably go to the archive. If it's a mainline, if it's a multi-pack, I tend to sell those. This one, pretty sure I don't have it. And Mustang people know what these are, but I have to read it because I'm like, I love the casting, love the car, but I'm not a student. It's a 2015 Ford Mustang GT. Is that what this was? Nope, this was a 2018. So 2018, 2015. Very similar castings, but technically different years. They didn't pull a Mini GT and release the same casting with different names, did they? And then this one, which I love. I knew I didn't have it because I don't think I have any Mustangs with the Hot Wheels Racing livery. And this is a 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake. It's Super Snake. Do I have any other Super Snakes? I don't know. I'll have to check. I have 90-something Mustangs, and this puts it over the top. So, sorry I didn't open that in front of you all, but I was bored yesterday afternoon. It wasn't a great Sunday morning shopping-wise, so I'm going to take those off because I only need them to read. And there was something else. Hold on one sec. Got to go get something. Okay, I got it. So yesterday I opened this Target Red Edition Mercedes-Benz 500e, and Chris asked, looks awfully similar to the ruby red Audi Avant. And up close, under light, I can attest that these are the exact same color. It's like a metallic burgundy. But this one, I don't even know. Hold on again. Hold on. Well, that little research excursion didn't provide much information because this isn't really listed anywhere yet. It's too new. And like I said, it surprised me. I didn't even know it was coming. But it's the same color as this one. This is called a ruby red, but it's really like a metallic burgundy. And this Target Red Edition is the same metallic burgundy. So if they don't call this ruby red, there's evidence that Mattel uses the same paint for different cars, but gives it a different name. Probably to do with the licensing of the car. They want to give it the same name that the real car came in, or some marketing angle, whatever. So other stuff to rant about, you can turn this off now because I'm just going to run my mouth for the rest of these minutes, is don't order collectibles from Amazon. And that's probably self-explanatory. Like anyone who's ever tried it has been disappointed once or twice and then you stop. But this is just evidence. So here is a vintage collection 3.75 inch figure. It's the Jod from Skeleton Crew, which isn't a bad series. You should watch it. But I ordered this from Amazon and I opened these. So I'm like, I'm willing to take the risk because I know they fucking mangle the shit. Jeff Bezos doesn't give a fuck about collectibles. So the card is creased and bent. The bubble got crushed and it's cracked down there. There's a crack in the bubble. So this is not mint. And this, if it was something that I tried to collect mint, I'd just ship it back. I suspect that the Amazon employees hate their jobs, and they probably, to get back at the company that they hate, they smash stuff before they put it in the shipping box. But every single time I buy something that you would consider a collectible from Amazon, it's damaged. And like I said, I don't care because I'm going to open this and the card is relatively intact. But yeah, be aware of that. The other thing was, I noticed this on Saturday, but I didn't bring it up. Mainline Hot Wheels at Target used to be forever were $1.18. They've gone up to $1.29. So we're starting to see the price creep. And there's other things in my life that I buy that aren't toys that I've noticed starting to go up too. But the horrifying news is that apparently they laid off a whole lot of people from the USPS, which means the USPS rates are probably going to go up again. The price, I don't send many letters, but I did have to send one the other day, and a forever stamp, like a standard stamp, is like over 70 cents. It's like 74 cents now. What the fuck is going on? But I'll continue to raise rates, shipping rates at Ignition Diecast as long as I can. But if cars go up and shipping goes up, it might spell disaster for trying to run an online business. And I only do this for a hobby. So if it stops paying for itself, it may go away. I don't know. Just a heads up. And there was one other thing. Oh, this is just really blabber. I have a 30-year-old son. Believe it or not, my firstborn is 30 as of December of last year. So I was thinking yesterday, I was doing some menial task and I was listening to Rod Stewart's Greatest Hits. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a Rod Stewart fan. I mean, I like those early ones with the faces, or Every Picture Tells a Story. But he became Barry Manilow very fast, and like cheese was his flavor. But it got me thinking about the fact that my parents used to love Rod Stewart. Like my stepdad had like Rod Stewart albums, and when that one song came out, Young Turks, in the early 80s, he bought the 7-inch single, and it was before I had musical prejudice, and I listened to it too. I thought it was a cool song. But anyway, it got me thinking that music is of my parents' generation, and I'm pretty old. And then it got me thinking that my son, who's 30, the music that he listened to when he was like a preteen and a teen were like My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco. Those are 3 bands that I can remember. I'm sure he liked more than that. Breaking Benjamin. That's dad rock now. I regret to inform you that stuff is now old enough that it's dad rock. Because my 30-year-old son, he doesn't have any kids of his own, but he very well could. I mean, he could have a 12-year-old or older now, depending on, I mean, we live in the South. People start having kids at like 16. So he could definitely have a kid, which means that the music that he liked when he was a of his generation is dad rock, which makes my generation's music like Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, granddad rock. And which the funny part is the stuff that my parents listened to is great granddad rock. So like Led Zeppelin, Rod Stewart, Black Sabbath, bands that I still like and listen to, that's great granddad rock. So time is moving on. We are clearly in the future, and it's freaks me out sometimes. Like one of the things that really freaks me out is when people under like 25 have never heard of shit that I consider like household names. They've never even heard of it. I'm sure you've experienced that. It's weird. So the longer you live, the more alien the world becomes, and I think eventually you're just ready to go because you don't understand the world. It's like made up of like fucking aliens. Anyway, talk to you on Super Tuesday.